Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Today I decided to do a little bit of an impromptu zero waste haul, which kind of sounds like an oxymoron, but I did do some like low waste shopping today, and I kind of just wanted to show you what it looks like to purchase like home supplies and just like everyday things that you need that are low waste or zero waste. Before we go any further, be sure to subscribe to my channel. I talk about sustainability, natural living, and minimalism, and how all of those three things are really helping me in maintaining a holistic, natural approach in managing my PCOS. So let's begin, shall we? So the first place my family and I drove to was the LA roadside thrift store. I'm almost positive this is a like privately owned thrift store that was started by I think a couple. I feel like they have really amazing pieces. It's very like nicely kept place, but it's comparable, I would say, to like a Goodwill as far as prices. I feel like this place is just a little more trendy. The first thing that I picked up was this really cute knitted sweater. It is really soft, really cozy. It was $12.99. Almost looks like a brownish gray, so it's more of like a warm gray color. I love this look for winter months. It's really cozy, very warm, very appropriate for just the cooler days in California. The other thing I picked up was a belt. This is actually, I think, a Target brand. It looks like it's new, and I think the original price on this was $26.99. I got it for $4.99. I actually only own one belt. Now I own two, but the one belt I do have is like a dark brown, and I feel like just sometimes I want to be able to wear a belt that is in this color because I tend to gravitate towards this in like shoes and purses and things. So wanted that. It was on my to find list and I found it. So the next place that we hopped on over is a little kind of boutique / zero waste refill station, and it's called No Tox Life. I absolutely love this shop. So let me show you the few things that I picked up. So the first thing that I purchased was their Everything Oil, and they call it the Everything Oil because it can literally be used on anything. It could be used as a hair oil, a body oil, a facial oil. It's so just like multi-purpose. So I love to use this on my body, and I love to use this to remove my makeup. The Everything Oil, it has a carrier oil of almond oil, and then they add things like, I want to say like a rose geranium essential oil is in there, and I definitely go through this. The other thing I ran out of was my floss, so I just buy these little refills. It's a vegan floss, and I think it's wrapped in wax paper, it's made with recycled material box, and it's a bamboo fiber floss. Next thing that I also picked up in bulk is witch hazel. I pretty much keep this in my medicine cabinet just like all the time, and I use it for different things as an astringent. I've used it on like cuts and scrapes and things like that. So it's a pretty good like multi-purpose product just to have in your arsenal of body care products. The next thing I picked up for myself is a rose moisturizer. It's a facial moisturizer. I love that you can get like facial moisturizers in bulk. It's so cool. So I just picked up about an ounce, and it is a like really delightful smelling. Oh, it smells like so fresh and just clean. I'm really excited to give this guy a try. And use that as my daily moisturizer. My best friend is a avid tea drinker, and she loves pretty much anything that's like black tea. And so two of the products at No Tox Shop have Earl Grey in them. So this is a little Earl Grey bar of soap, and it has these like herbs on top. But more than anything, it smells so good. And then there is this lavender Earl Grey vegan lip butter. They also make this, the No Tox Life, and it's a handmade item, and I haven't smelled it. I can kind of smell it through the packaging, but if you haven't noticed, the packaging is a compostable tube, so it's non-plastic, and it's made with cocoa butter, coconut oil, sweet almond oil, lavender and bergamot, avocado oil, stevia leaf, and cocoa butter. So it's a great little addition in my like tea-themed Christmas gift for my friend because she loves tea. So those were my purchases from the No Tox shop, and after I was done shopping there, I hopped on over to sustainably. sustainably I'd actually not been to yet, and they are actually a newer storefront. sustainably is another zero waste refill station. So the one thing that I really needed was a new hairbrush. I had a beautiful wooden brush for years, but it was finally time to retire it because it was just kind of starting to fall apart. But I probably had it for like, not even lying, maybe 10 years. I did end up buying like a cheap Target brush just like on a whim one day because it was convenient. And I probably had that brush for tops 3, maybe 4 months at most. And one day as I was just brushing my hair, the plastic handle like snapped in half and I could not use the brush anymore because it literally snapped in half. I was really frustrated because I felt like it was just so wasteful, and I was like, oh, I should have just bought another wooden brush because that is like where quality lies, not in like cheap brushes from Target. So anyways, enough of my sob story. I ended up getting a bamboo hairbrush. It's by the Brush with Bamboo line. They also have really great bamboo toothbrushes. They have all this like really cool information on the side of their box talking about how just a century ago, all of our hairbrushes were made of bamboo, wood, and other natural materials. And so this is kind of just an ode to an earlier time when we were not an age of plastic and things were just made with like beautiful wood. So I'm excited to brush my hair today because I actually haven't, and I've been using my daughter's tiny little hairbrush and it's just not cutting it. The next thing I picked up was some body lotion. I don't know what it is about my skin. There are days where my body really craves like a nourishing body oil, and then there's days where I feel like it needs a lotion, and I think the lotion has like a water content in it, right? And oils don't have water in them, so I think there is like a difference between those two different types of products. I just try to listen to my skin and use whatever it is that I need when I need it. It's a French lavender body lotion, non-toxic, all the good things, and if I'm not mistaken, I think it's also gluten-free, which I'm gluten-free, so I like that. My body care products are also gluten-free too. The next thing I picked up was actually just some hair conditioner. This is a grapefruit and mint hair conditioner, and I believe it's also sulfate-free. This is for my daughter's bathroom, so I just keep reusing these old plastic white bottles that we have, and it's really convenient because she's a toddler, she takes baths, and she tends to like knock down her products, and I don't want glass in her bath. Like, that's just not going to fly with me, so we just use old plastic. She has a ton of shampoo left, but we do use a lot of conditioner because tangles and curly hair, it's a necessity. So I got a good amount of hair conditioner for her. And the last thing that I'm so excited about, and I didn't know that they had this in store, but I have been wanting a facial toner that wasn't just witch hazel. I can use witch hazel on occasion, but I feel like it's not really nourishing to my skin. It can almost be like a little drying sometimes. So I use it sparingly. But they had a beautiful rose lavender facial toner, and I just thought, like, I need to give this a try. So I got about 4 ounces of the toner, and I'm very, very excited about this because this was kind of more of an impromptu purchase, but it's something I'd been wanting and just like hadn't had that available to me yet. All right, that just about covers everything. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this content, please be sure to give this video a thumbs up, and I'll catch you in next week's video. Bye.